closed, he declared himself as a British citizen. These I will show you in the documents. Subsequently, I will discuss with you what are the laws that he has broken. He has certainly broken a law by opening a company in Britain. If he is an Indian citizen, he cannot open a company in Britain without informing the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act, which is administered by the Home Ministry, because he is a politician, he holds a degree, he holds a position in the Congress party, and the FCRA applies to journalists and politicians who get any benefits or any employment abroad. So they have to declare that to the Home Ministry in a form, and many of the NGOs today are having problems because they were not doing that. But anyway, that is one immediate aspect. If he is a British citizen as he has declared, he is asking me to prove that he is a British citizen. He himself has confessed to being a British citizen. What is there for me to prove? He has to prove, disprove. How he, not in 1 year he said, yes, Indian citizen. But all subsequent years he has been saying British citizen. So he has to disprove why he put British citizen. Nobody can buy this argument that for 5 years continuously you made a typing mistake. And the only typing mistake you made is that about your citizenship. So therefore the key question would be, what are the laws that he broke? And I'll show you why the company was set up in the first place. I also want to tell you a confusion which Congress party is creating. They say that he had declared in 2004 back ops companies existence. That is a fraud on the public, because what he declared was Back Ops Services Limited, which was incorporated in Delhi and subsequently handed over to Priyanka Gandhi. That company is got the same name, but it is not the company which was incorporated in 2003 in London. So now let's go through the documents one by one. On page 1 is the Companies Act under which it has been incorporated, the Memorandum of Association. I have only given the front page because it talks about consultancy, commercial activity, foreign exchange, trading, all that, a very bulky document, so I didn't include it. And it gives the name as Back Ops Limited. Then you go to page 2, and that is the certificate of incorporation. The company's number is given. These are all filed by Rahul Gandhi himself. Okay, I mean, and they are obtained from the government of Britain. It says Register of Companies hereby certified Back Ops Limited on this day incorporated as a private company. That company is limited, and it gives you the date it was created. That's page number 2. Now, page number 3 gives you the company number, then it gives you the company name, and then it says I, Rahul Gandhi of this address. This is a very fancy address in London. One of the most expensive parts of London is this, and I don't know how he got hold of it. The original owner was Ramola Bachchan, who is the wife of Ajita Bachchan, who is the brother of Amitabh Bachchan, who is the son of the Bachchans, Teji Bachchan and Mr. Harivansh Bachchan. And Teji Bachchan and Harivansh Bachchan was the hosts to Sonia Gandhi when she came to India to get married, and she had to wait some time because Indira Gandhi was creating a lot of problems, so that had to be overcome. So it's a very well connected connection. The Bachchans are a connected connection. Then go to the next page, which is page 4, and that says Back Ops Limited. It gives you the new address where it is being, the office is being proposed to be registered, and then it gives Rahul Gandhi his address, and it gives the date of 2003. Now, you go to page 5. There one other designation for Rahul Gandhi, and that is he is not only director but he is also secretary of the company. Secretary means the company secretary is the person who files the returns. So all these returns have been filed by Rahul Gandhi, and he wants me to prove that what he has said is correct. Now, I think his education is a bit weak. How can I prove what he has declared himself, what he has confessed himself? He must disprove what he said and under what circumstances he said it. Now you come to page 6. This is the annual return filed by Rahul Gandhi. It says Backups Limited, company number, then period ending 21/8/2006. And it says the company type, private company, then it goes on, registered office, details officer, company secretary, Rahul Gandhi. Then director number 1, Rahul Gandhi, date of birth, this is the correct date of birth, and that is what he has given in the parliament records also. And then nationality, British. So this is the first, this is the 2006 returns. What about the previous year? That, okay, anyway, you see page 7, the second director is Ulrich McKnight, American citizen, and he, as I told you, he is the husband of Sonia Valerio, the daughter of Eduardo Valerio of Goa. Now we come to page 8. This is the return, annual return for which year? 10/10 ending 10/10/2005, the previous year. The previous year also, all the details same, go right to the bottom, nationality, British. So these are again filed, another typing mistake maybe. And then the next page is of course the same thing about the other director and so on. No change at all. 2005-2006 is British citizen. Then you come to page, we have done page 6, page 7, 9, page 9, you have done page 9, now page 10. Page 10 is the notification for winding up, for dissolving the company. And there again, this says, Backups Limited, company status dissolved. Company status dissolved. Then for the address, role director. Right on top, of course, it says Rahul Gandhi from government.uk. That is the website. Nationality, British. Date, 2009. That is here somewhere. It was dissolved in 2009. Yes, that's in the next page. Next page, you will get the resolution. Dissolved on the orders of the British government. And what does it say? This company was dissolved on 17/2/09. So, on the date of dissolution, also is a citizen of Britain, according to the documents that he has submitted. Now let's go to his 2004 Lok Sabha document. Now, yeah, these documents are all on the website. This is 2009, then we'll do 2004. Just pick. Go to page 3, the third page of this. It says deposits, etc. No mention of that. Bonds, debentures, and shares in companies, nil. At that time, the company had just been dissolved, but the shares were still in his name. They have to be liquidated. He did not declare it in 2009. And this is 31/3/2009. Now, then, and he's supposed to deliver it as. So if nothing is mentioned in this whatsoever, and income tax, wealth tax, money received, not at all. Then certificate from the Lok Sabha, no due certificate, etc. All right. Now, these are all part of the candidate's record, signed, and then you come to 2004. 2004, we see 2004, and 2004, it says Deposited Bank, UCO Bank, Citibank, National Westminster Bank. What for doesn't say just money, deposits, books, bonds, debentures, shares in companies. Mutual fund, then some Intel, then Palm Valuing, then some Ericsson, that is another mobile fund. 83% shares in firm Backup Services. That is an Indian registered company, not the London registered company. And capital investment, bank balance. Then it goes on. Finally, other assets such as values and claims and interest present proprietary of Backups Limited, European accounts. What is this? We don't know. It has never figured in any of his accounts. HSBC, a UK account. Why? Did he get permission for that? We don't know. We'll find out very soon. But he has declared it, but it has got nothing to do with the company. So the first offense is, in all this, there is no mention of the company, and consequently the question comes up, what was this company set up for? Here you go to the next page, which is 12, and it says that, and you see the box. Rahul Gandhi, Director, Back Ops. Then that McKnight, what is his name? Woolbridge, Robert McKnight. He's a, and then he is married to Sonia Valerio. And then go below, Sunil Menon, Gautam Makkar are to the other directors. They closed Back Ops and renamed it as Composite Resin Development Limited. Now I have to track this down yet. Then that company shows the arrow below. It's a joint venture with Poyard of France, partnership, etc., and acquisition of Optimal Armor of UK. Similarly, Opposite gets a new avatar, Flash Forge Private Limited, so it again changes. And because the Indian arm of the company set up in France, and then they go to Flash Forge, gets enlisted in the Scorpion submarine program, an Indian EKM submarine, a huge 20,000 crore contract. They get 20,000 crore contract. Out of the contract they get a share. So the idea of setting up Back Ops and the idea of using his British citizenship, which he has been having, according to me, since 1994. I don't know for sure, but I am being told so. I will be one of these days very soon going to London to get all the official records on the, and I'm also asking Mr. Rahul Gandhi, please give me a letter that you have no objection to my making inquiries about your citizenship, which you have declared. I'm sure he won't give it to me, because when I filed the right to information, that is the freedom of information inquiry in Boston of his being arrested by FBI, the FBI wrote to me that you get us a letter from Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he has no objection, which is also the procedure in our RTI. You have no objection to, he has no objection to my getting this information. I wrote to Mr. Rahul Gandhi, he never replied. And so I could not get it from the right to information from the FBI. The same way I'm sure that he won't. But this time, I have his documents, which he filed, and now he has to tell us about it. This one of a shell company being set up for defense contracts, this is something which is new. And nowhere declared. can go a little further. There's a chart. The next page. It says Raga Saga. One is Rahul Gandhi Saga. Raga Saga sounds like that. How are these connected? Back ops, 2 directors. Then this CRDL, that is the competitive thing which I just laid out, it has one of the directors of back ops there and 2 new people. Then this OSC's Arms Limited, which also is there on the previous page, the same 3 people are there. So this is how it is connected. Finally, I have given a note on how shell companies work and what is that Rahul Gandhi has done. That is for your reading benefit. And so let me summarize. 1. Since Mr. Rahul Gandhi has confessed or admitted to being a British citizen, the prima facie case is established. Under the law, now it is his responsibility to rebut. That is our criminal procedure code describes it. I prove a prima facie case, then a charge sheet is filed, and then a trial takes place where the person who is accused gives their reply. So now Mr. Rahul Gandhi has to reply. I thought the best way to do it is, if he is a citizen, then he violates 2 articles of the Indian Constitution. Article 9, which says that you cannot, if you are an Indian citizen, you cannot be a citizen of any other country. So, and if you are, of course, you lose your Indian citizenship. Britain does not have that problem. You can be a citizen of Britain and you can be a citizen of any other country. America also doesn't have that problem. They also have dual citizenship. India does not have dual citizenship. So this is point number 1, that he, under Article 9, he will lose his citizenship if my prima facie charge based on Mr. Rahul Gandhi's documents submitted to the company house, which is the British name for the registrar of companies, if those documents he is able to explain and rebut, it is for him to do it. The onus is now on him and not on me, because I have produced prima facie evidence which are impeccable, because these are his documents submitted under his signature. I would think the best thing for him to do is to give us the entire file of back ops and let me inspect it, whether he has made a mistake, a typing mistake or not. This is not the first time, by the way, this typing mistake. When I caught Sonia Gandhi lying in her affidavit that she had a degree in English from the University of Cambridge, when I took it to the Speaker of Lok Sabha, he asked her for an explanation and she wrote back saying that this is a typing mistake. So Manoj Joshi was the speaker. He asked me, what shall we do now? I said, the only thing you can do is send it to the Guinness Book of World Record for the longest typing mistake in history. How can you have a typing mistake, studied in the University of Cambridge and got a degree in English? All false. She never studied because she had not passed 5th class in Italy. She came to do menial work in London and was lucky enough to get married to Rajiv Gandhi. So that typing mistake has now become a standard formula with these people. And here also it says typing. Alright, typing mistake once, but 5 times. How can it be a typing mistake? So here he has to explain. And there is no point in his asking me to explain. I have already produced documents which he has not denied. These documents are not being denied. They are authentic documents because I have downloaded it from the British government website. So therefore, these are genuine documents, and the genuine documents say that he is a British citizen. So if it is so, then he cannot be a citizen of India, and therefore by virtue of Article 102 bracket B bracket 4, he is disqualified to be a member of Parliament, and therefore he has to be unseated from Parliament. So I have given the Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Ms. Sumitra Mahajan, my complaint. She said there is a technicality which you must fulfill, which I have fulfilled now. You must get a Lok Sabha MP to endorse this application, and that we have done. 2-3 MPs have already done so, and now tomorrow I will, not tomorrow, on the next Monday, I will meet her again to find out whether the process is. It will go to the Ethics Committee of Lok Sabha, which is presently headed by L.K. Advani. I am sure that a fair trial of this on this issue will take place by a committee hearing of the Parliament. Second, he has broken the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. Whether if he is an Indian citizen, then he has broken the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. He has broken the Foreign Exchange Maintenance Act called FEMA, because he received dividends and he received payments and he did not disclose it to the authorities. So that is the second thing that he has violated. Third thing is that being a public servant, he has participated indirectly but enabled his co-director to earn commission in the submarine deal. So it becomes a Prevention of Corruption Act. So there are a number of such other matters. It goes, since he has told a fraud about his, he has also enrolled, by the way, as a voter. He is declared as a citizen, as a resident voter of Greater London area, of that particular constituency where he has given his home address. So therefore he has committed fraud on the Election Commission also, so that will be a separate proceeding. There will be about 6 separate proceedings that will take place. If he is a British citizen, then there is only one proceeding again on him, and that would be removal of his citizenship and removing him from the Parliament of India. So this is the status, and for this the Congress party is just doing nothing but abusing. And for no reason they are attacking Narendra Modi. He had nothing to do with it. I didn't even ask Narendra Modi before going and holding a press conference. This is in the public interest to know whether a member of parliament is doing fraud on you or not. And the people of Amethi are equally concerned. And therefore, what is it got to do with Narendra Modi and why is he attacking him? And of course, I feel greatly complimented that he called me a chamcha of Narendra Modi, because in Congress party, chamcha is a very high category of persons. All of them only rise if you become a chamcha. So anyway, the fact of the matter is, I demand Mr. Rahul Gandhi to disclose all the files that he filed, the company has, including all the submissions he made to the Registrar of Companies in Britain, and let us examine whether he is a citizen that he has declared or it was a typing mistake. 2, he must also hand us his passport, and we'd like to see whether his entry is, we will see that I'm sure that his exit from India is on Indian passport. But then he goes to Turkey and changes planes very often. So I'd like to know whether from Turkey to London or Turkey to Monte Carlo and these places, whether he has gone on Indian passport or some other passport. So these are some of the demands that I'm making. Disclose all the files that you have on Backhouse Limited of UK, not of New Delhi, which is anyway closed down. We have enough documents here. You can get it from the Registrar of Companies. And 2, please hand over your passport, photostat copy of a passport, so that we can examine your travel, whether you have traveled on Indian passport to London or not. These are the conclusive ways to establish this, and the onus is on him. Otherwise, ultimately, I'll have to go. Either the government of India will have to take action, or I will have to go on a PIL and get a court monitoring investigation done. Thank you.
Dr. Swamy,
yeah, one new thing that I discovered is that he has a large number of shares which he has pledged somewhere from the National Herald. I have found that it was actually a trust run by some Thakur, who was a chartered accountant, who was at one time also the chairman of the National Herald. And this shares have not been declared in any of his. So this is a byproduct case that is coming up. Anyway, National Herald case is in final stage. As you know, summons were issued by the magistrate. They went to the High Court to say the summons was illegally issued. The final hearing is coming on the 4th of December, and I'm sure we are going to win that case, and they will have to face trial on National Herald. And now I find there's an additional error that he has done or broken the law. He has not declared the shares that he held in National Herald from 1988 onwards, and he has not shown it in any of his accounts. Now,
Swamy, Mr. Sharad Pawar, he has filed a complaint with economic offences wing of Mumbai crime branch regarding a similar matter.
yes.
Would you care to comment on that?
That I believe is a complaint filed by Mr. Neeraj Gunde. I had informed him that I am addressing this press conference, and if Mr. Neeraj Gunde comes, he can answer it. But I'm told today the Economic Times has a long article on this subject of who the other directors are. The documents that were shown to me show that there were 3 directors. One Mr. Khade and another lady called something Shabana or something like that. And now they are living in Dubai. Mr. Sharad Pawar is listed as Indian citizen and also Cabinet Minister of India. It's very unusual way to register it. But Mr. Sharad Pawar has said that these people have misused his name. That only Mr. Neeraj Gunde, who has sent it to the Prime Minister, and for the Prime Minister to say, I have not been taking interest in this. Once I finish up with Rahul Gandhi, then I will look at this.
Will you dare Rahul Gandhi to file a defamation case against you?
I don't have to dare. He has that facility. I welcome it. I won't dare it. I'll say, please file a defamation case. Actually, he won't. Why? Because some time ago, RSS had filed a defamation case against him from Burandi for saying that Mahatma Gandhi was murdered by RSS. And the court then issued him summons and threatened to issue a warrant if he didn't come. And that time I had challenged the constitutionality of the criminal defamation law. And the court had given me, because Jayalalitha frequently files defamation cases against me. She is a nut case, you see. And so I think over the last 20 years she must have filed 150 defamation cases, lost all of them. So this time I decided I have had enough of these defamation cases. Let her file suits, so criminal defamation should be removed. So the Supreme Court immediately gave me stay on all Jayalalitha's cases. So he came, his lawyers came to me and said, we'd like to also associate with you. So under my protected cover, he got a stay on the RSS defamation case. So now if he comes and files a defamation case against him, then it will be Guru Droham, and that would be, he'll get sharpened for that.
स्वामी जी क्या होता है कि अक्सर एक पॉलिटिशियन कुछ सबूत दस्तावेज मीडिया को प्रस्तुत करते हैं, प्रस्तुत करने के बाद फिर दोनों के बीच में पता नहीं क्या हो जाता है कि एक पॉलिटिशियन दूसरे पॉलिटिशियन पीछे उछालते हैं और कुछ अच्छे साल बाद ये मामला रफा दफा हो जाता है। इस स्थिति में आपका ये जो मुद्दा है कहाँ तक जाएगा और कितना जाएगा और रिजल्ट के मुद्दे तक पहुँच पाएगा या बीच में दम तोड़ के हो जाएगा?
देखिए, ये जो निराश लोग होते हैं, जो नक्सलाइट लोग होते हैं, यही सवाल जो पूछते हैं। मेरा भूमिका शुरू से है कि एक एक केस को मैं अंत तक ले जाता। नेशनल हेरल्ड को अंत तक ले गया, समन्स भी इश्यू हो गया, फिर 2G स्पेक्ट्रम स्कैम में अंत तक ले गया, लाइसेंसेस का कैंसिल हो गया। तो ऐसा कोई केस नहीं है जहाँ मैंने उठाया उसको अंत तक नहीं ले गया। और सबको एक तस्वीर में बिठाने की जो प्रयास होती है वो एक दूसरी तरीका है ये कहने के लिए कि लोग को निराश करने का। मैं आपको कहता हूँ कि हमारी जो रिकॉर्ड है वो काफ़ी इसका जवाब है और इस सवाल पे बुनियाद है। और जयललिता को हमने 18 साल पीछा नहीं छोड़ा, और फिर वो जेल गई, फिर हाई कोर्ट में बरी हुई, अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट में आई है अपील में, और 23 तारीख को सुनवाई मेरी, मैं उसमें पार्टी हूँ और उसमें बहस होगी। तो ये बेबुनियाद बातें को कहकर लोगों के ध्यान को आकर्षित नहीं करना चाहिए और निराशा में बदलने की प्रयास नहीं करनी चाहिए।
स्वामी जी, आपने कहा कि आप लंदन भी जाने वाले इस सिलसिले में, तो कब तक जाने का आपका विचार है? क्या किसी से बातचीत हुई आपकी?
जाए बिना मिल जाए डॉक्यूमेंट, हमारे 4-5 लोग वहाँ काम कर रहे हैं, मिल जाए तो ठीक है, नहीं तो मैं जाऊँगा।
इसके अलावा
मैं वैसे अप्रैल में था वहाँ, तभी ये सारी चीज़ें।
राहुल गांधी ने कहा है कि सरकार की एजेंसियां सब उनकी 6 महीना ले, तो आप क्या मोदी जी से मिलेंगे इस बारे में, ताकि जितने भी आरोप?
नहीं, देखिए ये हमारी आरोप नहीं है, ये तो राहुल गांधी की दिया हुआ दस्तावेज है, उन्होंने कबूल कर दिया है। अब वो पकड़े जाने के बाद ऐसा नहीं हुआ वैसा नहीं हुआ, मैंने टाइप राइटिंग मिस्टेक कर दी, ये तो फिर बाद की बात। पहले उनको बताने बोलो कि तुम्हारे पास जो दस्तावेज है उसको बाहर निकालो।
सर जैसे आपने कहा
हो गयो, हमारे को ऊपर क्यों ये बोझा डाल रहे हो? हमने तो अपना काम कर दिया है, राहुल गांधी की दी हुई डॉक्यूमेंट्स को बाहर निकाल दी। मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि मैं वहाँ इमिग्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट गया, देखा इसका नाम वहाँ है। मैंने कहा जब ये खुद स्वीकार कर रहा है कि वो ब्रिटिश सिटीजन है, इसको जवाब देना चाहिए। अभी तक कोई जवाब नहीं आया, उनके तरफ से तो कोई जवाब नहीं आया। उनके जो चमचे हैं जो टेलीविजन में आते हैं, चमचे बुरा शब्द नहीं है उनके परिभाषा में, तो वो जो टेलीविजन में आते हैं कहते हैं नहीं ये टाइपिंग मिस्टेक है। अरे राहुल गांधी को बोलने दो, दस्तखत तुमने तो नहीं की। ये कभी किसी कोर्ट में माना नहीं जाएगा कि कोई हत्या करें और दूसरे कहें कि नहीं ऐसे कारण से हत्या हो गई। ये तो उनको बोलना चाहिए अपने डिफेंस में कि क्यों उन्होंने कहा ब्रिटिश सिटीजन।
स्वामी जी एक मिनट, तुषार एक मिनट। स्वामी जी, राहुल गांधी ने कहा है कि 40 साल से आप उनके परिवार के पीछे पड़े हुए, हर बार आरोप लगाते, इसलिए आपके आरोप को ज्यादा तवज्जो नहीं
देखिए। वो महामूर्ख है, उसके पिताजी और मैं सबसे घनिष्ठ मित्र थे और दोनों मिलकर के बीपी सिंह सरकार को गिराई थी और चंद्रशेखर की सरकार बनाई थी। सारे लोग जानते हैं, जब सोनिया गांधी ने एक स्मारिका निकाली थी राजीव गांधी के बारे, तो मुझसे लेख लिखने के लिए चिट्ठी लिखा था और मैंने लेख भी लिखा। तो ये हाँ परिवार से, जैसे इनके परिवार कोई शानदार परिवार है, ये कौन सी परिवार है, ये जब सुभाष चंद्र बोस की फाइल डालेंगे दिखा ही पड़ेगा कि कितने बड़े धोखेबाज हैं ये सब।
सर जैसे आपने कहा कि हर चीज को आप अंत तक लेके जाते हैं, मगर आपको ये भी डर है कि वो उनके बचाव में टाइपिंग मिस्टेक का नाम बताकर वो छूट जाते हैं।
नहीं छूट सकते हैं भाई, टाइपिंग मिस्टेक कहने से नहीं छूट सकते,
सबको
वो टाइपिंग मिस्टेक के लिए वो सबूत देना पड़ेगा।
सर Mr. Rahul Gandhi says he is willing to go to jail if he is guilty.
हाँ.
Does that mean that he is already accepted he has done some mistake?
No. First of all, I'll tell you that if he is guilty, there is no question of his willing or unwilling. He will be handcuffed and taken to jail. Okay, he has to go to jail. He is not doing favor to us by saying I am willing to go. I don't think he has any brains. I'm telling you. That's why I call him Buddhu.
सर जिस तरह से
उन्होंने तो ये कहा सरकार को चैलेंज किया है कि अगर हिम्मत है तो मुझे जेल में डाल के दिखाओ। अब सरकार को कितना टाइम लेना चाहिए आपने जो सबूत रखे?
अरे ये क्या हिम्मत है, तुम्हें हिम्मत है तो सारे रिकॉर्ड्स को बाहर रख दो और नेशनल प्रेस क्लब दिल्ली में है, रैसीना रोड में, वहां रख दो, सबको देखने दो। वो ये रिकॉर्ड्स क्यों छिपाते हैं? पासपोर्ट को रख दो, फोटोस्टैट पासपोर्ट का, कि आपके इंडियन पासपोर्ट में जो जहां आपने ट्रैवल किया, फिर हम उसको कंपेयर करेंगे जो हमारे पास होम मिनिस्ट्री के पास रिकॉर्ड है कहाँ कहाँ गए हैं, और दूसरे देशों से भी, इंग्लैंड से भी हम मंगवा लेंगे कि तुमने ये कौन से आए हैं, या उन्होंने अपने नाम पर गए या राहुल विंची के नाम पर गए। जब मैंने ये दिखाया कि ये कैम्ब्रिज यूनिवर्सिटी में कभी इसको डिग्री नहीं मिली, तब उन्होंने एक मार्कशीट दिखाया, उस मार्कशीट में वो फेल हो गए थे, वो भी है, और नाम था राहुल विंची। हमने कहा ये कौन सा सबूत है? तो कहा नहीं, वो सिक्योरिटी के लिए वो राहुल विंची नाम रखा है। तो उसका भी मैं इन्वेस्टिगेशन इटली में कर रहा हूँ कि क्या जब पैदा हुआ इसको राहुल विंची नाम माँ ने दिया। 2 नाम कभी माँ देते हैं ना, तो उसमें ऐसा है, वो मैं पता कर रहा हूँ। तो इसीलिए वो कौन होता है हमसे कहने के हिम्मत है तो जेल में डाल दो। अरे मैं कहता हूँ तुम्हें हिम्मत है तो सारा दस्तावेज सामने रख दो कि जो भी आपकी जो कंपनीज हैं, अनेक कंपनी, सबका दस्तावेज रख दो, हम देख लेंगे तुमने क्या किया। मैंने कभी नहीं कहा कि मैंने जाकर ब्रिटिश की इमिग्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट में देखा और वहाँ देखा कि इसका नाम है रजिस्टर में, ऐसा तो नहीं मैंने कहा। मैंने कहा ये खुद कबूल करते हैं कि वो ब्रिटिश सिटीजन है, यदि नहीं है तो वो सफाई दे। सफाई ये कहना, और वो भी वो नहीं कह रहे हैं, वो उनके चमचे लोग कह रहे हैं टीवी में कि वो टाइपिंग मिस्टेक था। कम से कम वो स्पीकर ने जब चिट्ठी लिखी तो सोनिया गांधी ने अपने दस्तखत से लिखा कि ये टाइपिंग मिस्टेक है। वैसे ही इसको भी जब स्पीकर नोटिस भेजेगी तब वो लिख दो कि टाइपिंग मिस्टेक है, फिर हम सब
British laws requires that when a person is claiming his nationality,
Yes.
he must give some proof, like passport or whatever it is.
हाँ, वो सब मैं I'm all at it. That when it came, did they do any checking?
Due diligence.
हाँ, whether it was necessary or he enclosed a copy of the passport. See, then they will not do it. So we are checking that out. Now that he has denied that he has never taken any other citizenship, now we'll do that. That we are doing for our own completeness. But it is the onus is on him to explain how you said you are British citizen when you are a member of parliament in 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009.
सर ड्यूरिंग दैट 20,000 करोड़ के सबमेरिन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लेने की बात हो रही है, तो उस दौरान इन लोगों को कितने कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अलॉट किए गए हैं?
हमारे पास
क्योंकि फादर वो फोर्स में और ये
नॉर्मली डिफेंस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में 20% कमीशन। शरद पवार के खिलाफ मैंने कोई सवाल नहीं उठाया, वो नीरज गुंडे ने उठाया। तुम अखबार वाले सब शरारतुन है, मेरे नाम सब पर जोड़ देते हैं, मैंने नहीं उठाया। ये नीरज गुंडे यहाँ के एक मशहूर सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर हैं और उन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री को चिट्ठी लिखी और मैं उनको जानता हूँ, तो मैंने वो चिट्ठी का कॉपी लिया, बस इससे ज़्यादा मैं नहीं जानता।
सर ये ब्रिटिश नेशनलिटी का जो क्राइटेरिया बता रहे हैं, ये कहा जाता है कि उन्होंने इसलिए लगाया कि फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजैक्शन वाज suitably done in British to enable those transactions.
मैं तो समझता हूँ the reason why he put British citizen is then he doesn't have to report, the British government will not report it to him because we have mutual exchange of information. So his name will not figure in exchange of information with the government of India. So that's why he put British, and he must have given some proof. So therefore we are looking at it. So far Rahul Gandhi's people have gone to the British government, not a word has come from British government. They have not said anything. He has every right to ask the British government for clarification. Why he has not asked the British government for clarification? He is asking me to do it. You say you are a citizen, and then I have to prove that he is not a citizen. What is this?
Okay, sir, do you think we all know Rahul Gandhi is really tough? But this is so dumb as to fill up all these forms, fully knowing it will be uploaded in the website, UK government website, and it will be in the public domain.
He is not only dumb, he is stupid also. So I am not surprised. These Nehru people, they all, the only decent Nehru I have ever met was Rajiv Gandhi. I think there is some probably, I don't know whether their bloodlines are the same or not, but anyway, he was a good man, he was a patriot, I liked him. But all the others, from Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, they all are people who are arrogant to think that nobody can question them. They've got so much wealth abroad, that will also come out one of these days. But they think that nobody can question them. And in fact, in India today, only one person is questioning them. Nobody else is questioning them. Nobody has raised issues of what they have done. I have proved that her father was KGB. She herself went to see which prison he was kept in 2006. Natwar Singh has written about it. So therefore, this family never thought that anyone would question them. Unfortunately for them, BJP has come in absolute majority. It will be heartbreak for them.
So what do you expect the government to do, sir?
I expect government to do nothing just now, except the Intelligence Bureau will do its duty to acquire. They have already informed the Prime Minister that all my documents are genuine. Okay, now further will be, in my opinion, the first best way to move is through the Parliament. Because the citizenship is a very serious issue. He has committed other crimes. If he is declared an Indian citizen, then all the other cases will be instituted. At the moment, if he is a British citizen, we cannot institute, FCRA case or FEMA case or Prevention of Corruption Act case. None of those we can institute. That only we can institute if it is proved that he is an Indian citizen. Or like Lalit Modi, he will run away to London and get some Mali citizenship or some crazy place citizenship. I am not on that. I am saying that what the government needs to do is acquire information, but the Speaker should send this to the Ethics Committee and let Parliament examine. Okay? Thank you very much.
Please join us for snacks, please. As I mentioned, our website is www.vhsindia.org. Most of these documents are uploaded there.